My name's Vaughn. I've worked at Greenwood for going on 7 years now, I believe. Started off doing install work and then have sort of changed roles and now more in maintenance and testing work. So working at Greenwood's, been a great big part of my life now. It started as a small company and it's grown from there, and it's great to see the varied work that we do now. And it's just a good crew of people, really. From a young age, always taking things apart and trying to put them back together, and sometimes they would and sometimes they wouldn't go back together. And just seeing how electronics worked, it's always been an interest. Operational maintenance involves going over a solar installation and checking when it was installed it's still to that standard of installation. Checking that all the clamps and stuff are tight, checking the connections, electrical connections are tight and there's no hot spots or anything like that could potentially cause issues. And yeah, just ensuring the system is running as intended. And it's a lot of visual inspections as well, so we're documenting with a lot of photos and notes. We've got a few different clients from around the country that we work for, so we can have a varied workload really. We're at shopping centres, we're at schools, we're at warehouses. But you name it, if it's got a solar on it, we can check on it. I personally have been to Canberra, Adelaide, New South Wales doing work. Yeah, there's a good kebab out in Campbellfield. There's good pies out in Seymour. It's good experiencing different snacks of the world. I enjoy going to sometimes 5 different sites in a day, seeing all different jobs, seeing the landscape from 1,000 different roofs a year sort of thing almost. Leaving at the end of a day and knowing that the systems you've looked at are performing as they should be and you've done everything in your power to make them work. So when we go out, we do voltage and current testing. Generally on site there's a site map that will show you what size the system is and how the strings are laid out and stuff. So from that you can work out how much it should be producing. And a lot of the time it could be like a blown fuse. Different inverters have internal fuses, so it could be a blown fuse, so the whole string's been down for who knows how long. You have to look back at the monitoring of the system and see when that's dropped out and what possible causes there are. The front of the inverter will say it's all good and with green lights and everything. If it's just a string that's actually passing no voltage, you wouldn't know that unless you tested the strings individually or got into the inverter and checked. So I perform it's quite an extensive list of checks on the system, and then once that is done, if there's any remediation works that are needed, they will be noted on the form, and then that gets passed back to our operations manager and he'll contact the site supervisor and let them know potential works that need to be done. If you're willing to spend X amount of dollars and put a big solar on your roof or a ground mount system or something and then don't want to maintain it, you're just running the risk that the system won't perform as it's supposed to, or it could cause a hazard. And then you're looking at a lot more money, I guess, down the line if something catastrophic happens to that system, or even that the system just may be not performing as it should, and that's all dollars in the bank, I guess, if you're not looking after it.